Hi, my name is Mrs. Mathwig. I'm a second grade teacher here at Horizon, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about our word work program. It's one that we do in second grade. It also is used K4 in the building, but I'm going to share with you today what second grade does on a daily basis when it comes to our word work. And we use Words Their Way. And in Words Their Way, what we do in the beginning of the year, we do an assessment just to kind of see developmentally where kids are at with their spelling, and where we're going to start with them with their word sort. So are they a speller that is starting with that silent E to work on that for that pattern, or are kids working on vowel patterns that they need to do that, or compound words? So we do an assessment and we put them in groups, so the groups will be going in these slides, and then it's an 8-day cycle. So the first day they're introduced to their sort, so we teach them their sort, they cut it out, and then they keep them in sort boxes for them to take out every day. Before they get their new sort, we do a quick spell check of their last sort, just to kind of assess to see if those words stuck with them and if they're understanding those patterns. Then the second day, they do read, trace, write, and sort their words. So each day there's an activity that they get to do independently. 2 of the days in the 8-day cycle, they're with a teacher. So the first day when they're introduced to sort, and then when they get to do some interactive writing or some shared reading. The third day, they sort their words and they get to do a word dictionary. And this is when they get to take their word sorts and write a definition and draw a picture of that word. The fourth day, they sort their words and then they get to do a game. So there's a variety of games that they can choose from to practice their spelling pattern. The 5th day, they sort again. So you're noticing that they sort every day. They take their sorts out of their box, they sort them on their desk, and then they do their activity. Here's a day where they're with their teacher. Either we do some shared reading or we do some interactive writing with their sorts. The 6th day, they sort their words and then they do a word hunt. This is where they get to look in their Just Right book boxes or their book baggies and look for words that are in their books that have to do with their spelling pattern. The 7th day, they sort their words and then they get to write sentences. So they need to practice using these words within their writing. So they need to write a statement, a question, an exclamation, and dialogue. And so we have them practice these words within context. On the last day, they get to do an open sort. So they get to have fun with this, where they get to not just traditionally sort them in their columns, but they can kind of be creative and sort them in different ways. And then on the last day, they sort and they glue them into their packet. So when it comes to the day that they're doing read, trace, write, they sort their words and then they write their words in their sort on their packet. And so then they work through their packet through the sort. So then they have their word dictionary one day, they have their word hunt, and then they have their writing sentences, and then their open sort. Then they keep these in their word work folders, so that they can have them in there, so as they're doing their writing during writing time, they can go back and refer back to the word sorts that they've done in the past, because we encourage them. Our ultimate goal is to use these sorts not just in isolation, but also within their writing, when they're writing their stories or their nonfiction books or their poetry. We're really looking for not just in isolation, but also within their writing. Thank you very much.